you. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Celebration of Life service for Linda Cannon. We will begin immediately with a DVD showing, followed by some magnificent music. Beautiful, beautiful. Maya Sykes.
Look at the moon, look at the sea. Don't it look a lonesome, lonesome like me? It's no good without you, without you. There's no use of a moonlight glow or a peak where winter snows. What's the use of the waves at the break in the cool of the evening? What is the meaning without you? It's nothing. It may be you may come to me if you never come to me. What's the good of my wondrous dreams, and why would they need me? Wherever would they lead me without you to nowhere? What's the use of the waves when they break in the cool of the evening? What is their meaning without you? It's nothing without you. Without you. It's nothing without you. Nothing without you. it's nothing.
Maya Sykes with the band known as Double Standard. What a wonderful honoring of Linda. What a wonderful honoring. Obviously, birth is not the beginning and death is not the end. The life we lived here is a parenthesis within both of those happenings. And we're here to celebrate a life that was powerfully lived. I invite you to turn within with me for a moment as we consecrate the ceremony of celebration of a bright light. We open ourselves up and we feel a deep sense of gratitude for our life, a gift from God. We open up and celebrate the life of Linda Cannon. In this moment of celebration, our spiritual astigmatism is healed and we recognize that the omnipresence of God is everywhere. It is our very life and being. We are one with this divine presence. And the very word that is spoken from the depth of our oneness is the word of God, announcing our time together. Not just gathering in sorrow and a sweet and bitter release of the body temple, but also a celebration of a life. And so we bless this coming together, this community that she's pulled together right here in this sanctuary and online, the many beings who are streaming in from around the world. And we give thanks. We give thanks for this presence. It revealed itself as Linda Cannon. We name it all good and we allow it to be so now and forever. And so it is. Amen. Amen. As we embrace the family and friends of Linda, we continue with the unfolding of this ceremony with Reverend Coco Stewart coming with the spiritual reading, followed by the Reverend Jason Davion Mitchell with the life story reading.
What a magnificent honor it is to facilitate the reading for this celebration of life of a powerful, dynamic soul that Linda is. It is On Death from Khalil Gibran, poetry. I love this. He tells us this. He writes this for us to take to our hearts. You would know the secret of death, but how shall you find it unless you seek it in the heart of life? The owl whose night-bound eyes are blind unto the day cannot unveil the mystery of light. If you would indeed behold the spirit of death, open your heart wide to the body of life. For life and death are one, even as the river and the sea are one. In the depth of your hopes and desires lies your silent knowledge of the beyond. And like seeds dreaming beneath the snow, your heart dreams of spring. Trust the dreams, for in them is hidden the gate to eternity. Your fear of death is but the trembling of the shepherd when he stands before the king whose hand is to be laid upon him in honor. Is the shepherd not joyful beneath his trembling that he shall wear the mark of the king? Yet is he not more mindful of his trembling? For what is it to die but to stand naked in the wind and to melt into the sun? And what is it to cease breathing but to free the breath from its restless tides, that it may rise and expand and seek God unencumbered? Only when you drink from the river of silence shall you indeed sing. And when you have reached the mountaintop, then you shall begin to climb. And when the earth shall claim your limbs, then shall you truly dance. Reverend Jason.
Greetings to the family, loved ones, and all of you who are here. It's my honor to read this life story. I can say that my life has already expanded just holding what has unfolded as Linda's life in my awareness. And I invite you to take this in and allow the seeds of her life to bloom in you. Every good New York story starts with a little grit, a little magic, and a whole lot of personality. Linda's began at Harlem Hospital on December 1st, 1948. The eldest of 6 children born to Teresa and Elwin Eisenhower. She grew up alongside Deborah, Paul, Lorraine, Conrad, and Liddell. For her early education, Linda attended Our Lady of the Rosary Catholic School in Yonkers before moving on to St. Cyril Academy in Danville, Pennsylvania for high school. Over the years, she created enough memories for several lifetimes, defined by activism, motherhood, adventure, and reinvention. Through it all, she remained unmistakably Linda. Intelligent, spirited, fearless, and endlessly curious. Growing up in Harlem during the Black Liberation Movement, Linda developed a fierce pro-Black stance. The era inspired her and rooted her deeply in the work of community change. During the protests of the Vietnam War, the West Coast had the Flower Children, but Linda belonged to the more militant East Coast chapter. As a member of the Black Panther Party, she contributed to the free lunch program, activism in Harlem, and their infamous trip to Cuba for the sake of building revolutionary alliances. Driven by a strong desire to amplify Black voices, Linda's activism inspired her to pursue a career in law. Her academic journey took her through Howard University, NYU, and Columbia, culminating in her earning a Juris Doctor degree. Following law school, Linda began working as an agent for a sports management group in the San Francisco Bay Area. However, she soon realized that representing athletes wasn't her true passion. Looking to pivot into talent management, she moved to Beverly Hills, where she was offered a position as the first female agent with Jerry Weintraub. She became known for taking young talent under her wing, many of which have blossomed into stars. She represented Muhammad Ali, Natalie Cole, Anita Baker, Shaka Khan, Sister Sledge, the Commodores, along with many others. One afternoon, circa 1977, Linda was attending a meeting for a client when she crossed paths with Reuben Ernest Cannon on the steps of Universal Studios. It was a whirlwind romance that swept her off her feet. Soon married, Linda stepped into the roles of wife, mother to Reuben's daughter Tanya, and community matriarch. The family quickly grew with the arrival of their first son, Reuben III, followed later by 2 more children, Christopher and Sydney. Linda balanced her growing household with a thriving career, producing, facilitating, and negotiating several major film and television projects. Frustrated by the lack of representation for Black talent in Hollywood, she became a trailblazer, designing the very blueprints and templates for Black award shows. Driven by her belief that we will celebrate and honor ourselves with awards from our own community and peers. She produced historic events, award shows, and fundraisers for Black film, television, and the arts, including the iconic Black Oscars, the NAACP Image Awards, and the Through the Lens Director Series. Once her children were grown, Linda ventured to Atlanta to immerse herself in the city's budding film industry. She spent over a decade championing film and television alongside several media partners, acting as a crucial bridge by bringing major Hollywood projects to Atlanta. True to her activist roots, she also lent her leadership to local politics, campaigning for the Atlanta mayor's office and helping shape the city's cultural and civic landscape. In 2016, Linda was honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award and a Volunteer Service Award by the Obama administration for making significant contributions and campaigning on behalf of the president. Around the same period, she started a production company with her eldest son, Ruben, in Dallas, Austin. Together, they worked on various television shows and film projects while facilitating a network of producers, studio executives, and talent development. Over the next few years, Linda's priorities shifted towards family and health as she embraced her new role as grandmother. Her family grew first with her son Christopher's daughter, Taylor, followed by her daughter Sydney's first child, Aurora. Seeking a fresh start, Linda returned to California to begin a wellness journey alongside her eldest son, Ruben III. Her family's blessings continued to multiply when Sydney welcomed 3 more grandchildren, Bear Shepherd, Nate Silver, and Samurai Rose. Linda spent her final years split between the South Bay and Malibu, where she lived with her son Ruben III and his wife Amethyst. A true lover of life, she had a deep appreciation for rich flavors, especially soul food, Creole, and Thai. Y'all hungry? I heard y'all. Her days were filled with energy and connection. She loved yoga, fitness, hiking, and dancing to music with her girlfriends. Linda's greatest joy was connecting with the people she loved, cherishing quiet moments with her grandchildren, attending museum and gallery openings, walking on the beach in Malibu, or hiking the cliffs of Palos Verdes. Linda's life was a testament to curiosity, courage, and possibility. She moved through life with a conviction and grace, a woman who believed in opening doors, not closing them. Throughout her journey, she expanded possibilities for her family, for her community, and for those whose paths crossed hers. They will remember her intelligence, her courage, her generosity of spirit, and her belief that people deserved the opportunity to become their fullest selves. That legacy shines through the values she passed down, the opportunities she created, the confidence she inspired, and the love she gave so freely. Her story does not end with her passing. It lives on in every life she touched, every door she opened, and every person who carries a piece of her forward. And I know that we all do. Yes? Yes. Thank you.
Gallo, Maya Sykes.
What's up, everybody? How you feeling? Hi. Just as a reminder, this is a celebration of life, you guys. And to Linda, every day was a good day, all right? So let's remember that we're celebrating who?
Miss Linda.
Yes.
I also want to say that I have the proud honor of being one of her AXO recipients. The AXO scholarship that I received from the NAACP allowed me to go to Yale and eventually Oxford. And Miss Linda was Black Hollywood royalty beyond. And we need to honor what that means.
Yes.
It changed the game for so many Black actors,
Yes.
singers, musicians, groups, and paved a way where there was not a way. She
right.
invented a way, and that deserves our highest praise.
Yes, yes. Today was a good day. Hey, today was a good day.
Are we really sure? Can a love that's lasted for so long still endure? And do I really care? Hey, let's talk about the distractions going on elsewhere. 'Cause I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark. Oh, in the dark. Why? I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark. Oh, why? Oh, in the dark. Cool out.
Hey,
Cool out.
yo, today was a good day.
Cool out.
Today is a good day.
So cool out.
Oh, let's stop hopping around today.
Cool out.
It's a good day. Yeah.
My mind drifts now and then down dark corridors and wonders what might have been. Do I look up ahead? And do I go the same direction or go back instead? Oh, and I keep hearing footsteps, baby,
In
in the dark. Oh, in the dark.
Today was a good
Said
day.
why I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark. Oh, in the dark.
What's up? Today was a good day. Oh, let's stop messing around. Was. Today was a good day. Yeah.
Oh, you really sure? Can a feeling guarantee your happiness shall endure? Do we really care? Oh, let's talk about the distractions and just be more aware. 'Cause I keep hearing footsteps, baby,
In
in the dark. Oh, in the dark. Footsteps, baby,
in
in the dark. Oh, in the dark. Baby, let's stop going around
Today was a good.
when there's no love to be found.
Today was a good.
Baby, now you know I still care. What's the sense of going elsewhere? And I just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No walking from the dog, no smoke. Mama cooks a breakfast with no harm.
I
Got my grub on, didn't pick out. Finally blessed Linda, 'cause I got to call her name out. Oh, today was a good day. Cool out. Ooh.
such a good day. Today was a, oh. Thank you.
Maya Sykes, Leo Gallo, they will return. This is the time in the service where we get to have wonderful sharing and stories about sweet Linda. And we're going to begin with you, Ruben. I'm just looking at the order here, so he doesn't want to go first. We're going to begin with Veronica. Okay. Amy. And Veronica, Irisna, and other families and friends.
There is a famous poem by Rudyard Kipling in which he speaks about triumph and disaster and treating those two imposters just the same. I always loved those words, but Linda truly lived them out. She understood that life gives us both beautiful peaks and devastating valleys, but she refused to let either of the one define her. Instead, she met them both with an unwavering hope and grace. I met Linda in the final chapter of her life, and I was instantly enamored. She had a radiant, youthful essence about her. She was intelligent, stylish, opinionated, and completely refused to live by anyone else's rules. She could tell a story, give advice, challenge your thinking, and make you laugh, all in the same conversation. She took me under her wing, and if I'm being honest, Linda is a huge part of the reason why I fell in love with her son. Though, knowing Linda, she always made sure I knew how lucky he was to have found me. I knew from the beginning that she was impressive. What I didn't know was that I was only seeing the tip of the iceberg. Sorting through her photographs and writing her obituary these past few weeks, I've been in absolute awe. From Harlem to Hollywood, from activism to motherhood, from professional success to personal loss. Through every triumph and setback, Linda just kept moving forward. There were entire lifetimes packed into her journey. Yet, she carried her accomplishments so lightly. She would bring up major history-making milestones casually, as if it was just another day. She simply lived, and she lived fully. The Linda I knew was facing challenges that would have brought most people to their knees. But she carried herself with a steadiness and grace that felt unshakable. And when I would worry or feel overwhelmed by the weight of it all, she would look at me and tell me to toughen up. It was the ultimate gift. She was reminding me of my own strength, showing me that anything was possible because she lived her life by that exact rule. Not many people witnessed her battle with pancreatic cancer, but battle is exactly what she did. She fought day in and day out with doctor's visits, endless medications, strict nutrition protocols, medical and alternative treatments. She displayed an unwavering commitment to her healing. She approached her diagnosis the same way she approached everything else, with courage, curiosity, and full participation. She never stopped showing up for her own life. And once we finally established a sense of normalcy in our home in Malibu, the wildfire came and took much of what we built. And yet, after facing that sudden, staggering loss, Linda kept going. She adapted, she persevered. She found ways to laugh, to connect, and to remain deeply interested in the joy of life. Linda loved food, and the last heartfelt smile I saw on her face came during a conversation about shrimp and grits. In the middle of everything she was facing, her entire face just completely lit up at the mere idea of having shrimp and grits. I wish we could have shared one last meal with her. That was Linda. Cancer couldn't steal her joy. The wildfire couldn't burn away her appetite for life. Triumph and disaster were just imposters because Linda was entirely anchored in the present moment. Again and again, life handed Linda a brand new chapter, and again, she stepped into it wholeheartedly. And maybe that's the takeaway that she leaves for us all. We're not here to just mourn an ending, we're here to celebrate a masterpiece. If there's one lesson from Linda's life, it's this: we cannot always control the chapters we're given, but we're completely in control of how we step into them. I want to remember the way she moved through all of them, with intelligence, conviction, style, humor, strength, curiosity, and grace. The obituary tells a story of what Linda accomplished, but those of us in this room carry the living story of who she was. I feel profoundly fortunate to have been welcomed into her world and treated like family. I'm so grateful she allowed me to be a part of her final chapter, because what an extraordinary chapter it was. I feel profoundly fortunate to have been welcomed into her world and treated like family. I'm sorry, I just reread that one. Thank you, Linda, for the stories we knew, for the stories we are still discovering, and for a life so rich, so vibrant, so fully lived that one room could never hold it all. Your light stays with us, and your story keeps going.
Veronica Anderson.
For days, I had no words. There's been a lot of losses for me personally. My two sisters passed away recently, and then Linda. So there was a lot of sorrow, and I had memories coming, but those are things I couldn't tell. We had lots of secrets. But on the way over here, I had a flood of memories coming to me. And I first met Linda when I was in my early 20s, when I was married to Muhammad. And she and Reuben were our neighbors, walking distance. And we were introduced. And it was chemistry right away. Both of us born in December. I felt like a kindred soul. Though we were quite different. I was more quiet. She was much more dynamic than I was. I was shy and quiet, and she was very electric and passionate and full of personality and. Anyway, we hit it off, and she actually became closer than a sister to me over the years. And I just remember so many things about how wonderful the life was having her in it. Her home was literally a second home to myself, my children. Her doors were open. I mean, mi casa, su casa was truly exactly how it was. She and Reuben both were wonderful. He was always in the kitchen cooking something really wonderful, and she was usually the one with just lots of friends and children around, and being the second mother to everyone. And being inspiring and wonderful. I think you've already gotten a sense of who she was. And she inspired me, she inspired my children right up to the very end. She kept that relationship with my two daughters. And I'm so grateful to her for that they always felt like they had a second home. And their home was like a hub of Black culture, family, community, and just love. You never knew who would be sitting at that big round dining room table. Once I went over and Maya Angelou was there, just casually speaking with everyone, and it was very special. But there were tons of people. Linda had a heart of gold. Whatever you needed, food, clothing, anything, a place to stay. Actually, later when my late husband Carl was dying from leukemia, she actually prepared a place for us to stay. But Carl ended up opting to stay with Reverend Michael. I mean, he was the Rev, but so we actually stayed with him. But Linda had prepared a place for us, and we were welcome. And that's just the type of person she was. Whatever. If you ever needed anything, she would be there. It went both ways. I remember her coming over in the middle of the morning when there was some kind of issue going on, and Carl and I were busy trying to pack and to catch a plane. But you know, she just showed up, and of course she was welcome. But that's the type of friendship it was. She used to have these pajama days where she wouldn't get dressed and just sit in the bed, and that was her office. And if you went over, she'd just have you sit on the bed with her and talk. And it was just a very intimate and beautiful, true friendship. She had lots of accomplishments. I didn't really think of her and Reuben as the ultimate power couple at the time, but when I look back, that's what they were. And he was one of the most influential casting directors at the time, and she was an attorney and managing people, and she used to always talk about New York, a New York businesswoman. So those are just a few of the sentiments. I mean, I can't imagine, I still can't imagine just the idea of never being able to talk to her again. It was just so easy and natural, and there was no one like her. And I truly will miss her. I was blessed to be with her a lot in those last years. And I have to say that Amy and her son Reuben really, I believe they really extended her life by just the love and care that they gave to her, and making sure that she stayed active and had lots of things to go to and do and activities, and those therapeutic baths that she used to have that you took her to. Because she survived for so long with pancreatic cancer, that's very unusual. And I know it was from that love that you two showed to her, because at the time they were the ones in town. The other sister lived in Atlanta. But Sydney did show up too when she needed her. And I'm grateful that she had a very peaceful passing, surrounded by family, grandchildren, and just lots of love. And even Reuben was there when he was needed, Reuben Sr. So I'm grateful to the whole family for showing up for Linda, because she always showed up for everyone else all her life. Thank you.
Thank you, Veronica. Iris Nagale. Come on up, goddaughter.
Good afternoon. I will keep this short and sweet. Linda would like that. She was truly a second mother to me. I can say that with complete honesty, to the point where even my mother called her my second mother. And any of you who are mothers out here, you know what a big deal that is. But that's who Linda was to me and for me. I met her when I was about 15, going on 16, and she took me under her wing in a way that was unimaginable. Anything that she had, it was, Reese, come here, let's do this. Reese, come here, let's do that. I would pick up kids from school. I would work in her office over the summer. I would make meals. I would go to 7-Eleven and bring coffee first thing in the morning for her. And she was always, always there. My first trip ever to New York was with her. I lived with her in Atlanta. If there was ever anything I needed, she was right there by my side, and I was by her side. And growing up with that type of love from another person who was not your blood reminds you that the family that you make is sometimes just as strong as the family that you have, if not stronger. And I am eternally grateful to her. I remember doing Black Oscars and getting all dressed up, and I would be the person who would come and deliver the trophy and smile, but I wasn't allowed to eat. So they'd be like, you can't eat. I'd be like, but I'm hungry. Very Linda, so she would always sneak food off to me, like, if you're hungry, eat. So many stories. I mean, I worked for her as a teenager, for her in my 20s. When I was pregnant with my daughter, and I just needed something to do to get out of the house, she was like, well, come on over here to me in Westwood. I've got like 5 things you can do today just to like get out of the house. Always, that was Linda. And she was just this loving, caring, devoted person. And I don't need to piggyback on what anyone else has said, because you have all said it in such eloquence and beauty, and she will be absolutely missed. And so to my second mom, I love you. I love you, I love you, and I know if ever I need you, I know how to call on you. Thank you.
I did mention that there are people live streaming in, and one of them is Irishna's mother, Debbie, who's watching her kids so that Irishna could be here. Debbie, we feel you. This is opened up for a few moments if there's any other family members or friends who, when I say a word of memory of Linda, this would be the time to do it. Ruben, you're going to allow your wife to represent the family? You're going to come forward? I'm not forcing you. I'm just going to.
Well, there isn't a lot that my loving wife didn't already say. I first just want to thank the entire pouring of friends, family, associates that have shown up every day. Every day is a challenge, and I don't know if it's going to be, easy or not. And today, just based on my emails, my messages, and everyone I see in this audience, I was able to make it through, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. I didn't write a speech because I think I was procrastinating producing this show the whole time and avoiding trying to put someone like my mom into words. But somewhere along the lines of, editing and friends and catering and everyone helping, I realized that I'm in a Linda Cannon production again. And the real executive producer that she was didn't even care about the accolades or the budget. She really cared about community. She cared about representation. She cared about making everyone from the gaffer in the bus to the director feeling seen, feeling loved, and acknowledged. And I think she was also a protector due to her own upbringing in New York and her legal background. She hated when the little guy got picked on or someone was taken advantage of. And I hear so many stories every single week of someone saying to me, I was intimidated or I didn't know where to begin, and your mom just took me in and held my hand and made sure that I knew the entire process. I had a warrior and someone next to me. And as much as I know that's a personal feeling of protection from my mom, I'm very thankful that that's an attribute that consistently comes back to me through all of her friends. No one's come back to me and said, your mom screwed me, or she did a bad deal. It was always, your mom took the time out to make sure that I knew I was okay. She wasn't a gatekeeper. She'd kick the door open and pull you in with her and made sure that you had space. So, as much as I don't do production or television or film anymore, the lessons and the honor and everything that I gained working on sets, watching notes, auditions, it'll never leave me. And I know that as much as I hear her voice in the back of my head saying, don't you screw this up, seeing her on the marquee, seeing you guys here, seeing how quickly this all came together, I just wanted to honor my mom, and I know she would have loved this. I know she would have just loved to see you and feel your gratitude and appreciation and joy. So I'll keep it short and sweet as well and say that, like my wife said, she had a very big appetite for life. She also had a big appetite for food. And I would love nothing more than to continue to break bread and produce life with everyone that loved Linda. Thank you.
Double standard, Maya.
I'd like to remind you all that we have this wonderful gift that Miss Cannon left to us, and that is the gift of invention. So I hope that when you leave here, you take that spirit of invention, the I will not take no for an answer, the I will make a way where there is not one, the I will make a door where there isn't one, I will open a door where there isn't one, I will stand up for my community when no one else will. This is a gift, and I hope that we celebrate that as much as we celebrate her life, because in doing so, we truly celebrate this wonderful spirit.
Mm-hmm.
unforgettable. That's what you are.
Unforgettable, though near or far.
Like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me.
Never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way.
Unforgettable.
And forevermore,
That's how you'll stay.
that's how you'll stay.
That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable
Thinks that I am unforgettable too.
Hey, switch it up. See, Linda liked the old school and the new school, so we have to flip it just a little bit for the energy, guys.
Hey. Baby, baby, no, never before has someone been more.
Unforgettable.
She was in every way.
In every way.
And forevermore.
And forevermore.
That's how you'll stay.
That's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.
Maya Sykes, Leo Gallo, double standard in the house. Let's just take a breath together and feel the impact of Linda Cannon in this life. An individual that did not just live, she stood. She took a stand for justice. She took a stand for a revolutionary zeal to feed children, and when feeding children were revolutionary with the Black Panther Party. She was an individual that didn't say that legacy was something that you acquired. Legacy was something that you activated. So her kicking down the doors and allowing other people to come through, her pro-Black stance was not exclusionary. It was a way of lifting up humanity. So as we think about Linda Cannon today, we not only feel, as we heard in the reading of her life story and the magnificent storytelling from her family, we know the accomplishments. We know the open doors. We know the stands that she took. And she was a mother. And she is a grandmother. And I use the word "is" on purpose because we know that life does not die. Life continues to unfold to reflect and reveal the infinite nature of pure spirit. So that nurturing spirit, that activist spirit, that pro-African American Black stance, not being an exclusionary stance, but a stance that lifts all humanity, does not die. The legacy does not fade. The stand that she took continues to vibrate and become a part of the field of the love and the beauty and the intelligence and the generosity that she shared and continues to share. So today we celebrate not only the sacred memories of which you only heard a few, but we also celebrate the fact that she emerged from the field of infinite potential, another name for the God presence. And because of this, that God presence continues to vibrate life after life. Linda lives. She continues to unfold this glorious soul. And so the brilliance, the intelligence, the generosity, the activism, the nurturing, the not hanging out with small talk, but always deliberately activating the people that she was with, that has been imprinted in the world, and she continues to unfold. So today, individuals that have any semblance of faith whatsoever never ask the question, what is the meaning of her seeming demise? What is the meaning of death? We always ask a different question. We always ask, how can I give my life meaning based on knowing Linda? How can I give my life meaning based on feeling and sensing what she generated and what she gave? And as we ask that question, and we begin to tap into her qualities, generosity, we begin to tap into her qualities, creativity. We begin to tap into her qualities, activism for a better world for all people. As we begin to tap into her qualities, the way that what she was described in terms of never leaving anyone out, we ask ourselves, how can I give my life meaning based on those qualities? And in so doing, we don't just remember those qualities, we embody them. We allow ourselves to become a kind of a living vibrational memorial to Linda Cannon. So as we leave here today, we think about those qualities and we ask ourselves, how can I bring that more into my life? And in so doing and in so being, the celebration of her life doesn't end here in this sanctuary. The celebration of her life continues as we become a vibrational representative of what she stood for. So not only do we have her memory, not only do we have the accomplishment, she lives two other ways. One, in God there is no death. There's only open doorways, transitions into greater expressions of life after life after life. She lives spiritually because in God there is no death. Victory. Death has no victory and grave has no sting. This is why we can hear the master teacher Yeshua ben Joseph say in substance, in my Father's house are many mansions and I go and prepare a place for you. Today, we would update that in a more quantum reality and say in this infinite field of infinite dimensions, I go into a higher frequency and I live fully and boldly. I am in a whole nother place now. And so we invite ourselves to be a living vibrational frequency of any quality that you've heard about her today. So that those memories may fade, but the vibrational frequency of what you seek to embody today, so that she is still a game changer. She's still a life changer, but the quality that you choose to live today. So the memorial becomes a living celebration, anchoring what? Anchoring the realm of ever-expanding good, which is another name for heaven, to be at hand now. Through us. And so, yes, we celebrate this beautiful woman. We celebrate, as Amy reminded us, even in the last chapter of her life, there was powerful meaning in life being lived and not being defined by an external condition or a circumstance. She lived life on her own terms and left a vibrational legacy. Now we ask, how can I give my life more meaning? Based on knowing her or knowing about her. So that she stays alive. She's already in the field of love and beauty and intelligence, which is God's life. And then she stays alive through the vibrational monument that we share and shine. So it is in that awareness that I invite you, and even those who are tuning in from around the globe, celebrating her life. There are people in Atlanta, there are people across the nation who are celebrating her life with us today. I would invite all of us to stand at this moment and allow yourself to move into a sense of celebration and give her a standing ovation. Make as much noise as you want. Linda Cannon. Linda Cannon. Linda. Mother. Grandmother. Activist. Black Panther Party. Right side of history in opposing the war in Vietnam when it was unpopular. She took a stand. She didn't just live, she stood. Let that come into us right now. Somebody scream about her life. We are celebrating the life of Linda Cannon. And so much has been said. And so as we take this stand for a moment, I evoke the great power, the great presence, the great love, the life of God Almighty, God all beauty, God all joy that represented itself in its own image and likeness and named itself Linda Cannon. Full to overflowing with the Spirit of the living one. Not anchored, she broke all agreements with mediocrity and held hands with excellence, walking on this planet, anchoring the realm of brilliance, generosity, as her way of revealing the presence of God. Oh, I speak the word in this evocation, allowing each and every one of us to become so full to overflowing with what her life meant that it changes the trajectory of our own life. We make a choice today. Where can I be better in my own life? By taking just one quality that she represented and say, I want to be more like that. And she lives. Every door that's open, she lives. Every time we stand on the right side of history, as she did with the Vietnam War, she lives. Every time we open a door and bring somebody with us, she lives. Every time we offer somebody some help, she lives. So we stand in this awareness and we give thanks in this moment of prayer. And we speak the word for her now, as she is acclimating to another dimension of reality, ancestors, angelic realm, friends and family, ushering her into the next stage of unfoldment. Just as hands of love welcomed her when she was born into this dimension, hands of love are welcoming her into her next iteration of life. And she's feeling the power of our prayer right now. She's feeling the power of how much we love her right now. Not lost. She is not lost. She's expanded. We did not lose her. She's expanded. And we allow this expansion of our own soul to embrace her, her family and friends, with a dynamic, perfect peace of mind that passes human understanding. The grace of God moving through this family right now. I feel it in my bones. I give thanks for it. And allow it to be so now and forever. And so it is. Amen. One more applause for her, please, before you sit down. One more. Linda, 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 Linda. 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 Not lost, expanded. Linda. didn't just live, she stood. That we can stand higher now. Leo Gallo, double standard. You may be seated.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. Although our clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your fear and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Thank you, Leo Gallo, double standard. Maya Sykes. Family wishes to acknowledge the Holmesy family and Devin Holmesy, Issa Lewis, Dominique Clayton, Khalil Anderson for assisting with this Linda Cannon production. When we exit here, we're going to go into the founder's room. Chef Elisa is going to have some food for us there. And of course, Ruben and family would like for you to stay and share stories in the founder's room. And so as we just rise up at this moment, they will exit first, but we just stand in this awareness and allow for your heart to swell with such gratitude and thanksgiving as we allow this benediction to be a benediction of light and love, harmony and wholeness for the family, and a great, great, great movement into more expanded awareness for Linda Cannon. We give thanks for this, and we allow it to be so now and forever. In the name and in the nature of the Christ presence within us, we allow it to be so. And so it is. Amen. We will meet you in the founder's room. Family, you may be the first to exit.
one of your cards. You
Leah.
were great.
Thank you.
You guys are
Thank
great.
you.
Can I